Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women will get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck.
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you've gotten, I'm pretty sure it's been handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get, disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you're gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. And if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass-eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and the women know there's such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the
all
truck
day.
stop.
All day. These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver. Bitch, I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, "Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel. Best show on Sunday." I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'll have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high-value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, "As long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be." Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement. Leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show them we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building. Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
All right, man.
Yo, we here
in the building. We're here.
Hey man, what's happening with my peoples, man? What's happening?
Yo, what up?
All right, let's do a round. Let's already carry your case out. Technical different. Oh, wait. Oh, there he is.
He listening to music and shit.
No. You know, he clicked the button 5 minutes ago, so you know.
Right.
Click the button.
Zach, we can't hear you. Hello.
I'm here, dog. I'm just letting y'all talk y'all little shit. You listening to that Mob Deep? That's that Mob Deep. That Mob Deep.
I was listening to that infamous album yesterday. Shit, the whole joint.
All right. Well, let's get it. Let's go to Miles Cunningham. You up, Miles? What's going on, man?
I already know, man. Masculineidentity.com. Make sure you get your soap. But I will tell you this. Coming real soon. There's going to be a brand new website where you get your soap. It's going to be called CunninghamElements.com. CunninghamElements.com. But I will let you know officially when y'all could go over there and get the soap and get the cologne. It's on deck, man. So make sure y'all look out for that, man. We are here. Shout out to all the fellas, man, on the panel. Appreciate y'all for showing up like y'all do. The consistency is something that I deeply appreciate. And as a man, I feel like, we challenge each other to make sure we show the fuck up to keep literally the most consistent group show in the YouTube space running. Like, honestly, you understand? So steel sharpen steel, and I appreciate y'all and everybody that supports, everybody in the chat, and everybody that calls in. Appreciate y'all. So let's get it.
All right. Well, shit. Hey, guys, get your crayons out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, man. Support everybody's movement. Let me throw it to the silver. Well, you know what? Let's throw it to the silverbackers. We'll use the Lucario cake guys last.
What's happening? What's happening with my peoples, man?
Hold that Lucario so they can see you drinking on that mocha laka chake.
Who's Lucario?
Oh wait.
Yeah, man. I'm a little shade, little lighter, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas though, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Welcome to the greatest show Sundays and the rest of the week, man. Like I said, man, we outside, teaching and saving lives. You know what I mean? So y'all get at us, man. Peace out.
Right, there he is, sipping.
So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your Folgers and shit and take notes. You feel what I'm saying?
Why does everything in the room look extra white when this nigga's in it? Like, I don't understand.
It's the contrast, man. It's the contrast. You know what I'm saying? I like my rooms like I like my women. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Where's my Dr. Umar Johnson button? Dr. Umar button.
Exactly, Dr. Umar is gonna have beef with me for real.
But on some real shit though, there is a sexual contrast to that shit though.
This nigga's a wild nigga, man. It's a wild nigga right here, man.
What we doing? I'm talking about between the light tone and the darker tone. That's what I mean.
Oh God, going left.
You listen to some more Mobb Deep, man. You gotta get back.
You deserve the earphones. God damn it! All right, guys, but we do something different here. Y'all, we're gonna talk about subjects, guys. Here, y'all can call in and let me start it off. And today, for all you guys out here, we're going to talk about what's really holding you guys back from dating success from women. Where we get, listen, all of it. What's beautiful about this show, guys, this is 5 men that's going to teach you. This is class in session. This is kind of like a seminar without being a seminar for you guys out here. So, guys, if you have a question, please put a queue. Lines are open. But let me start. For many of you guys out there, you watch videos, you follow advice and things like that. But for many of you guys, nothing has really changed in your life. And a lot of people are saying, what is actually holding me back? And this is what we're going to be talking about today. We have 5 opinions on what's holding you back. Gentlemen, please, if you have a question, put a Q and lines call in. So whoever wants to take it, what do you think, gentlemen, is holding young big back today when it comes to...
I'll start it off. Man. Yeah, most definitely. I think what holds from my experience and what I've been, interacting with a lot of men, because from the outside, before I got into this world, this was years ago, but before I got in this world, I thought everybody did some of this, right? But a lot. You said what?
That's what I thought too.
I did. I really did. I thought this was a normal thing, man, to have some game to you, right? But that wasn't the case. So what I found is that men fear what they don't know, and they try to anticipate something that's not really there, right? So it's this big, huge what if that they walk around with. The little black cloud to walk around. The cloud is called what if.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is when it comes to a woman. It don't matter what it is. It comes to regular happiness. They're fearful of the outcome that they have no understanding of, right? So, like for me, for example, like I never cared about an outcome. I truly didn't give a fuck because I always knew that I'm the one who controls my outcome. right?
Yeah.
The outcome is what I want anyway, right? Now, a lot of men also blame things on things that they can control. I've had childhood trauma. Oh, my father wasn't around. Every woman I've been with done this, that, and the other. I've been complained on about this. And so what happens is that that's a coping mechanism to something that they don't want to tighten up.
Yeah.
Right. When you don't want to tighten up who you are as a man, you don't want to take a look in the mirror and say, you know what? My whole life issues revolves and starts and finishes with me. Then you don't have a chance in life in order to grow and do the things that you need to do in life. So I'm gonna tell you straight from 50's mouth. If you want to stop being a bitch, you have to change your daily routine of bitchness. So I'm gonna start off with that.
Okay,
So, let me,
before we go to Zach, because everybody's going to turn. Do anyone want to answer this question? Because if you got a quick question, guys, we'll answer your question. Does anyone want to?
Why are the pickup artists bad for the young generation of men?
Oh God!
We'll break all that shit down. Just keep listening. You'll see the difference between us and them.
Every week.
You got it.
So let me say this about outcomes. The only outcome has always been and will forever be strictly dealing with women on your terms. That's it. So if you're dealing with a woman and she ain't moving how you need her to move, the outcome is to leave her alone. See, guys, they think that every woman they're attracted to, they're supposed to fuck. Like, where did you hear that from? That you're supposed to have sex with every woman that you want? Like, it's impossible. Now, let me say this. My belief is, when we talk about what's holding guys back, is guys refuse to adapt to the truth when it comes to how women really view sex. Point blank, period. They refuse. They're holding on to illusions and delusions. They're holding on to societal standards, which are all built on lies and fabrications, and they're holding on to it. And they refuse. The truth is all around you. The proof is there, and they refuse to adhere to the truth. That's what's holding
inside you.
Exactly right. I would say too, one of the things that's holding these dudes back is, not actually putting in the work it takes to make things happen. So you have a lot of guys out here who just want shit to happen, and everything in your dating life that sucks is because it's a result of you not putting in the work. So it's like, dudes don't actually want to go and approach women, talk to women, interact with women, but they want the woman there. These dudes don't even want to work on their confidence. You understand what I'm saying? But they'll so for example, like, one of the things that makes it hard for you guys to attract women is that you're scared of women, and you're still scared of women because you're still scared of rejection, and you're still scared of rejection because you're not getting rejected enough in order to see how it feels to get rejected so you can get over that shit. So a lot of y'all are not putting yourselves in position to do the work on yourself in order to become more attractive and make things happen out here in these streets. So a lot of y'all got to understand that work has to happen. Even I get dudes that I'll coach, and I'll tell them, hey, do this, let's try this. And they'll come back next week and they didn't do the shit I told them. And I'm like, bro, every time, every fucking time, guys. It's like, it's not going to help you by me just telling you. It's like, you got to actually do the shit. So this is what we try to tell y'all, man. It's crazy.
Well, I'll say this, and I forgot. We want to wish everybody, everyone's mother, happy Mother's Day. It's everybody's mother.
Well, hold on, real quick. You're right, Steve. Happy Mother's Day, and I don't want to let you men know that the first part of change is understanding your mother was somebody's slut. Remember,
multiple guys. I just warned you. I want to point that out.
Yeah, speaking of sluts, I got a new term. Instead of we're 608s. We're not 304s. We're 608s. I want to shout out. I just created that.
They're gonna steal that, Steve. You're gonna see it on the poll.
Oh yeah. I just want to make sure you got a group of 608s on this panel. Everybody, I'm gonna let y'all know that we're really slutty and whorish thanks to our mother having us and all that stuff. But the thing that's holding most men back again.
I'm my mother's son.
Yes, for me, it's actually concepts. Too many men have concepts. So now I'm starting to teach guys that, average guys approach women and average guys go on dates. As you can see, as I say, for the 608s on this panel, we put our bid in and we create sexual tension. But the thing is about concepts. If your concept is based off of your reality that you have right now, what's going to happen for many of you guys out there, it's going to be hard to see the Lucarios, the Zags, the Miles, the 1950s say certain things because it doesn't match your reality. And sometimes you want to fight a current that is not for you. What we're trying to do is take you into the unknown to make that known. But in order to do that, you've got to actually trust the individuals that, you know what, we're not teaching you a gimmick. The thing about all I'm gonna say young, well, y'all can say young men because I'm older than all these motherfuckers. The thing about all these young motherfuckers on this panel is that they are original and they're authentic and they learn game from the street. They don't use books and analytics and statistics. They teach you really how to think for yourself at the end of the day. Miles, you got it, my brother.
Yeah, I'll just say that what's holding a lot of dudes back from success with dating is that they are so mesmerized by the brilliance of the female that they forget their own power and value. And so it is, and see, because we're talking, in my opinion, it's like, it's literally holding you back. It's like a fucking barrier. Like, because you're like, they step to the chick and they're so mesmerized, you know, they're so like, oh my God, like she's so hot. And what they don't understand is, it's really not about trying to be accepted. It's about attraction. It's about figuring out why she should be pulled towards you instead of you going towards her. You understand? And so that lack of recognition of your own power puts you in a very disadvantaged position. So you're looking at the expensive car. You're not realizing that that you can more than afford it. You see what I'm saying? Like I can afford this car 10 times over, but I'm standing there like asking, yo, how much does this cost? Yo, it looks so expensive. You understand? Not realizing you got all the money in the bank plus more to buy this shit 3 times, 4 times over. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I started, that's why I talk about masculine identity so much. Because if you really understood what a masculine identity is, you would understood the infinite and abundant power that comes with it. And none of these bitches could impress you. None of them.
You know what? I want to say something real quick. And everybody, it's a lesson for everybody as we keep showing you guys. What these young men are saying on the panel is going to disrupt other people's mentality. And their mind, which is the greatest enemy, is always going to try to disrupt the room and try to stop it. So guys, always remember, when people pop onto the show and they don't like what they hear because they hear the truth, what they're going to do is say things that's going to try to stop. See, the thing is, there's no such thing as a hot woman when you have game. What the fuck is a hot woman?
he said that some things holding y'all back. Nobody here gets hot women on a regular. Well, Bazzy, let me could you please DM me your email so I can always send you the women that I'm dating so you can tell me if they're hot or not, because obviously you're the end all be all of what's hot to me or what's attractive to me. So send me your email, and before I date a woman, I'm gonna send your pictures to her, send your pictures to you, and then I need you to let me know if it's okay for me to date that girl. That's what I want to do.
Actually, a hetero flexible comment. Can you bring it back up, Steve?
Absolutely.
Now,
let me put it. All right, you got it.
Yeah. So he says, nobody here gets hot women on a regular. So he looked at us, he gazed at all of us, and he studied all of our
don't say that, man.
And Dimple, and he said, I don't know, my dick ain't twitching. So there's no way they can get hot chicks.
Exactly. He said these guys aren't my type. They're not cute enough.
Pretty much. We have another question right here. Any tips on getting women on dating apps and social media?
That's a broad question. I always say these type of broad questions, you need coaching.
Yeah.
If that is, at least call up or something.
Yeah,
call up. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, call up, young. Yeah, because y'all guys ask these questions like that. You'll need to call up and get more information, but y'all have the floor.
Right. So guys, call up 833-859-8744, 8744 is the number people call up so we can talk to you guys about this stuff. And just overall, guys, you got to understand the thing that's holding you back is you. This is what we it's not the women, it's not modern women, it's not these 304s, it's not American chicks, it's none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's always you. So anytime you're having it's not even your looks. I know a lot of y'all, I look this way, I'm too short, I don't have enough money, all these things. That's your mentality that's holding you back, thinking those are the things that's making it an issue. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I think for Father's Day, I'm gonna get a Daddy Day makeover because apparently I'm not cute enough for these niggas.
Oh,
Let me stop.
And he's just wild out here, I swear.
And he's fuck niggas.
But yo, that is some moist ass shit though. I did a show yesterday about that. Like these niggas, they don't have game and they don't have real world experience with women. So these niggas be looking at other niggas and trying to assess, like, oh, he ain't getting no bitches because he ain't got a 6-pack. This is what these niggas be thinking. I've never had a 6-pack in my life, nigga. So I don't know, you know. So like, I'm like, I never had a 6-pack, but I've had more women than the average dude. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm
out
saying.
here. So I understand that shit.
Well, I do want to say, and probably got you, this is a false statement right here. If you have game, you could put women up anywhere. I think that remember, as everybody's saying, for what you think private is your reality because you are not good on dating apps or outside. So what you think is that they're outdated or they're dead. You can still pick women up on these apps. You can still pick women up on Instagram, IG. There are IG and Facebook. There are all kinds of places. But guys, what would you say to this young man right here?
What's YH again?
I don't know. Hey, all your kids, what is YH?
Yeah, I don't. These fucking acronyms or abbreviations, like these kids are lazy as fuck.
Yeah. And now we know why they don't know how to communicate.
Not one capital. You know how hard it is. You know how hard it is not to type a capital in the beginning in the sentence because it does it for you.
Their thumb got to do an extra thing to make it caps on the fucking text.
They said the YH means yeah.
Oh,
they couldn't even write the word yeah. Wow. God damn.
I mean, wow.
It was like, we're going to take the vowels out. That's just too much.
Really? Yeah, and I want to ask him. So let me ask you, what's wrong with single mothers? I always wanted to know. Can one of y'all tell me what's wrong with single mothers?
I never.
No, they can't. They can't.
I really want to know. Like, I really want to know.
50. I remember one time, bro, I came across a Facebook post, and it lists like 20-something things wrong with single mothers, right? And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, 19 of these things is the same shit you can get with a bitch that ain't got no kids.
Yeah,
what is this nigga talking about?
Basically. Right? I'm just like, these niggas is trying to marry these bitches like day one. Like, I don't understand.
You know what it is? What it is they butthurt because the single mothers ain't gonna give them no pussy.
Right.
So what it was is some nigga. It's kind of like how gang shit. Nobody knows how gang started. Like, I don't know how that shit started, right? It's kind of like the single mother bashing, right? But how it really probably started was some nigga saw a single mother, probably a woman who was a little overweight or something with some kids, and he said, "Man, that's easy, man. She'll be lucky to have a nigga like me." And that nigga tried to holler at her. She like, "Nigga, please." And he like, "Man, fuck you, bitch. You lucky I'm even talking to you." Then he came to the internet and said, "Hey, 15 reasons why you should never fuck with a single mother."
And you know what it is too? They do the same thing to bigger women, right? They say is they think bigger women are the bottom of the barrel and they shouldn't be rejected. So when the big women reject them, they videotape them. Oh, I can't believe this bitch is. You get what I'm saying? Like, these niggas have these in their mind that because a woman is this or that, that means they're, not something that they can fuck with. You know what I mean? They want to shame them.
We have a call on the line. I'm going to have to put something to show. Eric 51. No, we good. I'll have it when we get a call. I'll post something on the live thing. But Erico 513, what's your name and what's your question, sir? How can we help you?
What's up, y'all? Chris Jackson, age 41, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Chris,
what's up?
Yes. My statement goes towards Mr. 1950. What's up, brother? How are you?
What's happening, man?
Not much. It's about the Rodney Hilton Jr. case. I was in that area when it actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
There was a graduation going on during that time. There was probably about 7,000.
Chrislin, hold on, Chrislin. Are you? Is he on the fringe? Is he on the? Is he on the fringe? Is this the guy that's on the fringe? Is he on the? What do they call him? Oh, he is. He's on the spectrum. Okay, Chrislin. Chrislin. This is a dating show for guys like you who have a lot of troubles with women. So, what is a question that you can ask yourself right now to utilize this time right now to not discuss things that have nothing to do with you, which is a problem y'all have? Y'all always talk about everything that has nothing to do with you. You've got a lot of issues and a lot of problems that you need help with, young man. Take the opportunity right now and ask a question where we all can help you out. So how can we help you better yourself as a man, sir? What is your question?
It does affect me because I got robbed.
Okay, sir, we're not okay, sir. Then go take some kung fu lessons. Now back to you. So please tell me, sir, outside of that, you have issues with women. We know that you have issues with talking to women. We have issues and things like that. So how can we help you, sir?
I don't got issues because.
All right, then wait. Okay, wait. You don't have issues. Then teach us how. Okay, you're in front of a woman. You're on a date. What are you saying to her since you know it all? And I hate to put you out there, but you know when you don't have game, I'm undefeated. So please take the belt from me because I'm undefeated. You're in front of a woman. What are you saying to her without asking her a question? What is a conversation like, sir?
I said, hey, what's up? My name is Chris.
I said when you're on a date, sir. Right. I said when you're on a date.
Oh, well, when I'm on a date, I'm telling her, hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
When's the last time?
Question. When is the last time? Who, what, where, why, when, where? So do you see why I'm undefeated with this? And you see why you need help? But instead of you asking for help, you want to talk about robberies, big guy. And again, this goes to show a lot of you guys out here why y'all lose. You're not working on yourself. You're thinking about everything else but yourself, sir. Does that make any sense?
Right, but I literally pulled a woman from Atlanta last week.
Okay,
pulled on a coaching call with Miles Thursday about this. And
oh my God! Okay, hold on real quick, Chrislin, brother, you all over the place. Okay, so are you calling just to talk about what happened with 50? You trying to have like a personal powwow with the homie and shit? I mean, what's up with you?
No, he did a video on that particular situation.
Yeah, talking about emotional men, and emotional men make decisions they shouldn't make. This is when you know you ain't got no game. Guys out here doing ridiculous things in life because they're mother influenced.
Okay, so Chris, what how does that pertain to you specifically?
Thank you, Lucario.
Oh, because I live in the city and I was around that area when it actually happened in actual real time. I was actually there in that actual situation.
Okay.
So how does that pertain to you?
There's a lot of things that the media is actually leaving out because I was actually there. But
this ain't the show, bro.
Crazy. That's real, man. Fuck.
If you came into a live stream and they were discussing that, and you had the 411, maybe an angle they didn't have, then your contribution might be needed.
And yeah, man. This situation. Comment below. Yeah, comment below so we can get down, man. If you got some information, comment below so we can get down. Because I wait for y'all comments, man. So if you comment in there, I'll go in there, man. We can go back and forth on that.
Yeah, you're being a disruption without realizing it because you're taking away from what we're trying to do.
Well, I won't say a disruption. I want to say, oh shit,
there my nigga, man.
Wait,
shout out to my guy.
Hold
on. To EO in the building.
Shout out to my guy, man.
What up, dog? Yeah. Motherfucker Everett over there, Coach EO in the building. Shout out to Coach.
Yes, sir.
He came in with a tornado. You know what I'm saying? What's up, homie?
You for value.
That's what we're talking about. I didn't even see that. I don't think I've ever seen a super chat like that before. I didn't know they can get up that high. God, nigga got a phone in front of me.
Shout out to EO in the motherfucking building.
N-word.
You know what that is? Then that nigga just threw money in the air and they get them all. Just threw the money up, nigga. Threw the money in the air, nigga, right there.
That's what's up.
Shout out to you, EO, man.
Shout out to Coach EO, man. We appreciate you, man. Shout out to the
No
OG
doubt,
out
no
there.
doubt.
Man.
Shout out to the
Respect
homies.
to the dog out
Yes,
there,
sir,
homie
man.
EO, man. We do appreciate you, brother. Now, Chrislyn, you know what EO would say? You know, Chrislyn.
Okay.
EO would say,
Yeah,
come on, value for value. You know, come on. He's all about value. So let's talk about your value, dog. Let's talk about you, man. Come on.
My value.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. My value is in my honesty. It's in my leadership. It's in my masculinity.
Well, all right.
This is very programmed.
But this is but you're lying to us, sir. Give us an example.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Steve,
okay.
Literally, I used all your products last week.
Chrislyn.
I can show you text.
Chrislyn.
Oh my God.
See that? See that right there? You just show why. Okay, listen, relax, big dog. We're trying. Listen, the thing is, we're talking about what's holding you guys back, and you don't even understand what's holding you back. You have an opportunity, unlike anybody else here. You called in, like Zach said, you called in and talked about things that have nothing to do with you, and you need a lot of help, and you need to know some things, and you should be asking questions. But you're doing more harm to yourself by not asking questions, by just telling us about things that doesn't matter to you. Does that make sense?
So,
yeah, all right, Steve. I'm gonna
Chrislyn, hold on, Chrislyn, hold on, real quick. I want to show you how you called up and talked about what you talked about. I'm gonna show you how that hinders you in dating, right? Because you called into some of the joints that Mal and L do, right? And what I'm noticing about you is that when you're having conversations with people, you tend to talk about things that have nothing to do with what the situation requires. In other words, you're introducing things into the equation to fuck up the situation. Like you said yourself that sometimes you debate women on dates. You know what I'm saying? So even in this situation, you come into the situation and you bring up something that's completely different from what we're talking about, right? So a lot of times that's called social awareness. Do you understand?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Hazel? How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying this day. So I was thinking about the time we had together and thinking about all the wonderful stuff we shared. I want to know what was your favorite part about the date?
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite part about the date?
Let's see. When we were at the riverfront playing with the drums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. But hang on. I thought we were talking.
We were, but I decided to call in a little bit early because I have a busy schedule. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So, no, I was just curious because I know I've seen you smiling and all this great stuff, and yeah.
Okay.
And I was thinking about you, and I was looking at the sun. I said, "Wow, this sun is so bright." It reminded me how bright your beautiful smile was. That's what it reminded me of.
Okay.
Yeah. You know that is true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thank you that you're calling me now, but I wasn't expecting talking to you now. I'm a bit busy right now.
Okay.
Sorry, because I know I may sound like a little bit distracted when you're talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah. It's all good. Well, listen, call me at 8 p.m. and we'll definitely reconnect. All right?
Okay, sounds good. But thank you for calling and that you're thinking of me.
All right, I'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
Chrislyn, are you there, buddy? Chrislyn, are you there? If you're listening, I don't know if he hung up, but Chrislyn, listen to us. As a group of 608s, because that's the new thing we are, not 304 608s, guys. Let's critique that. Where is the sexuality? It was just, hey, how you doing? I am. Wait, hold on, let me do it. I'm sorry. I got to go deal with the robot.
Hello, how are you doing? I am Chrislyn. What is going on with you? Can we talk sooner or later?
Wait, hold on. I just want to know. Wait. I just want to know, how the hell did we get on the phone with the woman just randomly? I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. It's some inbreeding going on. Some inbreeding going on.
I was like, how do we get from Chris to hearing him on the phone with it? Like, I don't understand.
And I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate, but it sounds incompetent on the other line.
Yeah. So let me say this.
Hold on, real quick, Zach. Real quick. I gotta say this. Let me say this really quick, man. So let me give you the quickest way to get your bitch tucked. I'm gonna tell you the fastest way to get your bitch tucked. If you need validation from other men, you have no game.
That's a fact.
So I'm telling you right now, dog, and this is what's going to happen, because first of all, it took her a minute to think about what great part she has, but she was also blown back by you calling her before the time you told her. She was like, I thought we were supposed to talk later. Or like, if she was into you, it would sound like cartwheels when you called her. It would sound, hold on, hey, I'm just so happy to hear from you. I didn't get any of that. And you know what I also got? I also got a walk to the car and a hug. I didn't get a knockdown.
Yeah.
You know, what part of you enjoy? The dick. That's what she should have been saying. The dick.
The dick. Well,
everything. I enjoyed everything.
Look, chill, guys. Shout out to Chris. He's a supporter. He's a supporter. Like, come on, man.
We gotta tell him the truth, though.
But
because he's the one that go online on a vlog and write 3 paragraphs on why his girl cheated on him with a fucking guy sipping latte with a white cup.
So let me say this real quick. Kristen, if you're listening, I mean, the whole phone call was bad. She clearly wasn't interested in you. And you asking her what was your favorite part about the date, if you have to ask, there was nothing she enjoyed. Like zero. It's kind of like asking a woman, hey, did you come? Like, come on, bro. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. And also, let me say this. A lot of you guys like to take shit that we say, but you don't understand why we say it and the importance of why we say it. He just told a chick arbitrarily, call me at 8.
Right.
No rhyme or reason. Just call me at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're not trying. Okay, gentlemen, we're not trying. Okay, what's important is most you guys you think in your reality that you're winning, but you're losing. Guys, if everyone listening, one thing everybody notice on this panel that we're trying to teach you, if the tone is the same, where is the tonality of being smooth? Where is the change up? Where is drawing her in and making her feel your words? And if you're not doing that, you're not doing anything at all. Like, she should be doing cartwheels and saying, you know what? I miss you. I think about you. I want to see you. So like you said, it's not to knock that young man. It's not to be mean to him, but this is the opportunity that all you guys have to make a change in your life. Which say you guys?
Yeah, you know, I just found it kind of weird to just randomly call a chick while we're in the middle of a conversation with him. That just threw me the fuck off. I was like, what is going on? So
wait, he did that?
Yeah,
he did that.
Yeah, we didn't tell him to call nobody. He just randomly called the chick.
Oh, and we was actually talking still. And then I'm surprised she didn't hear it. That's how I know. It was a little off.
So he's trying to show us he got some game by talking to the bitch live?
Stop. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, Zach. Hold on.
Right.
Steve.
Yes.
I thought you did that. No. Stop. That's what I need to pause the show. I need to pause the show because if I think that you did that, Steve, other people gonna think that you did that. I needed to be clear. You didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to be clear because I don't want any. Because if I thought that, then somebody else gonna think that. And all these motherfuckers think that we do, especially you, Steve, is that we do things to belittle these niggas. So I needed to be clear and we need to state clearly that he put a recording on his phone to try to prove something to us.
No, he called. He said, "Hold on." He called without. He just dialed the number. We didn't tell him.
Live call?
Three-way.
I think he merged it. He merged it.
We didn't call.
Okay. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, I don't have the technology to do that.
Anybody watching our show right now understand we didn't do that and we didn't prompt him or ask him to do that.
Right. That's what I was saying. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm like,
this nigga Steve going real hard right now, like pause. But he's going in on this nigga. But
now, Miles, it makes sense what you said then. It makes sense when you said he's a supporter. Why are you doing this to this? It makes sense that you said that now. No. And Steve, because you asked him a question. Yeah. He said, instead of answering it, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call this bitch.
Right.
So they can hear.
Like Frankenstein. It was real.
Yeah, for a lot of young men, again, we always say it's one step forward, which is good, Chris. And we appreciate you did take one step, but you've got to continue the learning. It's not just getting a woman and you're
you got to communicate that to us. Tell us what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But my thing is like see, this is why we don't show receipts.
No,
because you know it only looks like you trying to prove something to somebody.
Right.
Hey, shout out, Kristen. You're back. What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, big dog? Thank you for calling back, man. I'm glad you called back. Please let them know I didn't make the phone call, Kristen. Please let them.
You didn't. No.
Okay.
No, that was on me.
I was like, bit with Steve.
So Chris, why did you call the girl?
Well, because Steve was talking about I had issues.
See?
Met this girl down in Atlanta. Smashed her there, and she actually came up to see me.
But it's not
She actually came up to see me.
But Chris, it's not about that though. This is what we're trying to tell you. So okay, and this is not just for you. This is for all of y'all listening. I want y'all to pay attention, right? So what you guys got to understand is that everything that you do matters and everything that you do counts. So the fact is we were talking to you.
Yes.
And then you didn't even say to us, hey guys, I'm gonna, I want to call this girl. Is that okay? Or should I call you? You didn't even like mention that to us. And then you just called the woman. You understand? Just mid-sentence.
Steve, I was gonna call her. Go ahead.
What happened?
I did. I told Steve I was gonna call her.
We didn't hear that. None of us heard that. We just heard a chick on the phone. You understand what I'm saying?
But go ahead, look.
Right. And so, and this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, and then on top of that, what I'm saying is that you did it to prove something to us. And what we're trying to tell you is that when you have game, you don't prove anything to anybody.
Anybody, buddy. Right.
That's what we're trying to tell you. So when Steve is asking you the questions about, what do you say to a woman on a date? You're like, well, I'm going to prove to Steve by just randomly calling this chick that I messed with. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, you ain't got to do that. We're talking to you. Remember, the game ain't about women. It's about you. So this is what we're talking to you specifically, asking you questions, talking to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Not only that, the call went sideways.
Right.
Okay.
It's not like you showed out and the chick was funning all over you on the phone and shit. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, Kristen, there was no tonality, buddy. You were just talking one way. You never shifted up. Why didn't you make any shifts if you have all this game, buddy? Hello?
What are you talking about?
Okay. No, Kristen, listen, it's all good. What I'm saying is,
did he really just say that?
What I'm saying is, Kristen, when you're talking to a woman, you're still talking like you're talking now. When you have game, like you said, you've got to fluctuate how you talk to draw out her emotions, but you didn't fluctuate. You only talked to her in one tone. You wasn't bringing it down, being smooth with her. Bringing it up with her.
Let me ask him a question. Chrysler, how do you think you did on that phone call, brother? How do you think it went?
I think I did very well. Like I said, I know the
Okay.
truth.
All right, there you go. I knew he was gonna say that shit, but go ahead. That's why, because he said, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, did he really just say that to Steve? Like, you don't get it? Okay. But yeah, I got it.
So wait, so Chris, let me ask you. Okay, so why did you ask her what was the best part of the date?
Why? Because that's something I do all the time. So
No, but I'm saying why though? Why do you do that?
that's something I ask everybody.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, what is the reason behind it? Like break down the reasoning behind it.
The reason why I asked them what was the best part of the date, so I can start a conversation around it, then get deeper. That's it.
Okay, so you're saying you're starting a conversation around it to get deeper about what? What do you mean?
Just to get deeper, and that's how I get into flirting and all that stuff. Really.
But Chrislyn, like, okay, April made a huge point, and your style and how you talk has to be to be smooth. Where is the smoothness?
Well, I really want to ask a question. So it sounded like y'all had a marathon date. Sound like it was a long day. How long was the date?
The date was about 2 hours. But yeah,
Wow. 2 hours. So let me ask you this: did you knock him down? She came all the way from out of town, right?
Yeah.
You knocked it down, huh?
Yeah.
And that's the response that you got when you called
like her, bro.
Literally, I use Steve's like kissing one on one.
You know what? Never mind.
All that shit.
Okay, Chris.
Right. Well, Steve did good.
No, Kristen. I understand. Okay, Kristen, this is what I'm trying to say.
You got him some bottom, Steve. You did get him some bottom.
Nah, I don't believe that nigga hit that, bro. It don't sound like it to me.
Okay, Kristen. No, Chris. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I see it, Miles.
Kristen, what we're saying,
Right,
Kristen.
let me leave it alone, man.
But all these are just you got it, Big Dad. These are just teachable moments, not just for you, Kristen. We're not hammering on you. We're saying that when you got remember, I've been starting to teach y'all this thing. You're either gonna go two routes, okay? Remember, you're either gonna approach and go on a date, or you'll put your bid in and you're gonna make it sexual. You have sexual tension. Sexual tension means that I'm the prize, I've got diamond dick, it's all about me, and I'm gonna flip your world upside down because I believe in myself by the way I communicate myself. Kristen, that's what we're saying. The communication part. We're not saying that you didn't kiss or get in the ass. We're just saying that when you were in the moment, at that moment of making that phone call, Miles, he made it, that you actually were like, and it's okay. It was just basic. It didn't have any flavor. You know, it was like bland chicken with no seasoning, if that makes sense, buddy.
And Chris, this is what we're trying to tell you. So for example, you asked her what was her favorite part of the date, right? Imagine, okay, have you ever went to a comedy show with a comedian on stage telling jokes?
Yes.
Okay, now, has the comedian ever came down to you after the show and asked you what was your favorite joke, or asked you about his performance?
Fuck you, Lakar, with these analogies, man. God damn it, man.
No, yeah.
Fuck.
Right. Because what usually will happen is after the show, the audience, some people in the audience will come up to the comedian and say, yo, when you said that joke about so-and-so, that shit was mad. They'll say to the comedian, yo, that was amazing because of how the comedian made them feel. So when you're on the phone with the girl should be saying to you without you having to ask her, Chris, I'm so glad you called. You know, yesterday or last week when we were on the date, I had such a good time when we did this, and this, and that. So go ahead, Mama.
Just to add to the analogy, the comedian knows the audience's favorite joke because he sees them laughing in real time.
Exactly.
So
right.
That's why the comedian never has to ask, but you got it.
Right. No, so if the comedian is asking the audience or somebody, oh, hey, what's your favorite joke? Did you like my set? It makes the comedian look insecure.
Right. And real quick, and when the comedian gets off the stage, women or people go up to the comedian and say, oh my God, you said this and that was funny. Oh my God.
Right.
So the people go up to the comedian to let him know that, wow, I really connected with you, because after the show is over with, they have a meet and greet, and they're always
right. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to get you to understand, Chris, is that because that's why I asked you, why do you ask that question? and you're saying you're trying to get deeper into the flirting. But what we're saying is asking that question within itself, right? It's validation seeking from the woman. Whereas the woman should be automatically telling you, yo, Chris, oh my God, I'm so glad you called. I'm so surprised you called. Oh, you know, I've been thinking about you all week. Like, she should have that energy. But on the phone call, the girl sounded like she was surprised that you called, but was like in more of a, I'm confused as to why you're calling me, and I wasn't expecting this, and I'm not really sure what's going on here type of call.
And also, she showed lack of interest. She did not want to talk to you. You couldn't tell that she didn't want to talk to you?
Now, hold up, Kid Zagan. I want to say this, dog. Like, she's usually excited to hear my voice.
Really?
Oh, okay. So this is just the one time.
So I'm not delusional. I could literally send you.
Now we understand, brother. And you know what, though? We really appreciate you calling in, brother. We do.
Thank you, Chrislyn.
We really appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you even putting yourself out there like that, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Chrislyn, we respect that you called in and everything. Y'all, we proud of you, buddy, okay? We'll throw you back in, but thank you, Chrislyn, okay, buddy?
Whatever. See ya.
Wait, Chrislyn, wait.
See? You see?
That sound like hated it.
Well, I don't understand. Why did he say whatever? It takes
because he thought he did good, and we're not validating him. We're not telling him, man, that was great. Hey, man, he got some game, y'all. Oh, man, hey, Jim's Nuggets, nigga. That's a bar, nigga. He's mad because we didn't do that, bro.
Well, no, I'm being honest. I just wanted to say thank you for calling in. We were dead honest. I don't know why he got upset. We're not being mean to him, but again.
But this goes with the show, though. That's what we say about holding yourself back from dating success. You guys have to understand that when we're telling you these things, it's not to make fun of you or make you feel bad. You should actually be feeling great. Like I don't understand. Like with me, when I love when people tell me, Lokar, you fucked up. You was wrong. You should, do it this way. This is bad. I'm like, thank you. Because I always want to be better, always. Right. So anything that I'm doing that's not working or not right or could be improved on, I welcome all that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Not only that, a person who would tell you the truth about yourself, that's the person you got to have around you from time to time. Because some people have you out here looking like a fool and won't tell you the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's happening, and for all you guys to learn, that sometimes for many of you guys out there, there's an invisible script running in your head and everything. Well, we have another call. Let's go and bring this call in. Area code 856. What's your name, sir? And how can we help you? Hello, area code. I get it right. 856. Yes. 856. Are you there? Yes. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? How can we help you?
I'm 24. Oh, yesterday. Remember, Steve? I was at work. I just called in to let you know. See you later.
Wait, sir.
Later.
We can't hear you. Can
you got to speak up, fam.
Speak up, sir. We can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah. What's your question, buddy? How can we help you? What's your question?
Well, this kind of like an update. You told me to call you yesterday, but I'm giving you an update. She coming later, like after she get off work later, after 5.
Okay, good for you. All right. Do you have a question for all of us to help you with? Because I'm sure you need some help. So how can we help you, buddy?
Yes. So how can I set myself up for success here to really set the stage for?
Is it just me or is he breaking up?
Man, he got the Zag internet. That's the Zag mobile. That's the Zag mobile.
Hard, nigga. That was a good old knee slapper, nigga.
So he called us. Say it again, because your phone is a beast right now.
Can y'all hear me now?
Okay, yeah. Say it again. What was your question?
It wasn't that funny, Miles. It was not that funny, nigga.
You know what? I'm gonna take a break because I got to laugh, nigga. Fuck that.
So, Carl, you said, how can you prepare yourself for success? Is that what you said?
Okay. So I want to ask, how can I set up just so it could go
Wait, Zach, how do you fix that? Do you open the refrigerator? How do you get? Oh no, sorry, my bad.
This nigga mild and shit. Say man.
Wait, you keep cutting out exactly when you. Okay, stand in okay, say it one more time. Just like try to. Go ahead, caller, please.
All right. My question is coming over later. I want to know how can I set myself up for success?
For who?
For what?
Bro, is this what I sound like? For real? I sound this bad?
Okay, we keep every time you're about to say the word, it cuts out. You said,
we're being trolled.
I set myself
We're being
up
trolled,
for,
bro.
and we don't hear the next word. What's the last word you said?
Caller, you there?
Man,
hello.
He gonna be talking to the chick on the phone. He gonna be like, "Girl, let me explain to you what I want to do to you," and then it's gonna cut off. She gonna be
like, "Ooh, I'm ready. Hello, hello."
You be like, "Girl,
I want to take my and put it all in your. I'm gonna make you explode in black.
Bury you.
Did you hear me?
The forest, chloroform, chains and whips." Oh, he's calling back. Hold on. All right. So, are you there now? Are you in the spot where you can talk to us, big dog? All right.
Yes, I got two phones.
You got two phones. One for the whores and one for the plugs.
Oh man.
Fuck y'all.
Man.
All right, go ahead, caller.
So my question is, coming over today later, I want to know how can I set myself up for success so it could go down tonight.
Okay, what do you want to go down?
What's supposed to go down tonight?
Like I'm trying to crack it. I'm trying like knock the boots.
Knock whose boots?
Wait, caller.
Her boots. Trying to knock her boots.
Yo, you're trying? What do you mean you're trying? Explain that part to me.
I want to.
You want to? Okay.
I want. I know what you're raising.
Wait. You want to do it or you want to try to do it? Which one?
I want to do it, and I want to set myself up.
No. Check it out. So the thing is that setting yourself up for setting. See, it's not about setting yourself up. It's about making a plan and executing. That's what it's about. Okay, so a man doesn't set himself up. A man makes a plan and then he executes. Now, when you invited her over to the crib, what was the premise of her coming to the crib? What was the purpose and reason for her coming to the crib? What did you tell her?
Well, I told her when she comes through, we going. It was more general. I didn't say anything specific.
Okay, what did you? I asked you, what did you tell her? What was the purpose of her coming to the crib?
How did you get her to the house, bro?
Well, she was saying she had a fever. I said I was gonna make her feel better, and then I told her that.
So she's sick?
Wait, she said she had a fever?
Are you trying to smash and she have a fever?
So you trying to get COVID pussy?
This nigga, how desperate you gotta be to hit a bitch with a fever?
This nigga trying to get the bird flu from a bitch.
God damn, let me tell you something. I'm trying to stay far away from a bitch with bitches.
That's what I'm saying.
This is wild.
This nigga trying to get a dick infection, dog. Like,
Hey, you know what, girl? I'm gonna bring over some Dayquil for you. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
This nigga trying to fuck COVID pussy. Come on, man.
Wait, so she said she had a fever, and you said you're gonna make her feel better when she come over?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Some NyQuil pussy.
He said, yeah.
He said, I got some leave dick.
Wait, so I'm confused. So you told her you was gonna make her feel, and what was her response to that?
She said, she said she had to go to work first, and then she'll. Because she lives close where she works is close by where I'm at right now.
Listen, here's what you do, caller. Call her back and ask her if she still got a fever, and be like, "Girl, I'm gonna use my dick as a thermometer and check your temperature." Tell her that.
Yeah, you just say, "Hey, baby, I got a nighttime sniffling."
Tell your pussy to say, "Ah."
we gonna get rid of all them symptoms because we gonna sweat it out tonight. Tell her that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're gonna get. Are you sure you want to get sick, buddy?
Let's make sure you bring a couple of bottles of Powerade, nigga.
I'm just Powerade gonna help with that sickness. I'm saying that if she's not feeling good and you swap the DNA, I guess, don't you think you're gonna get sick, buddy?
Yeah, the DNA.
Well, yeah. Well, don't you think now is not the time to penetrate a woman right now?
Yeah.
Or even kiss her, bro, because she can have something that's contagious, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Why do you want to deal with her when she's sick?
Yeah.
Behold the ruthlessness of a bitch.
and I'm not talking about her, caller.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So why do you want to deal with her when she's sick?
I feel like I'm on a bridge and like.
What?
They fall in the water and y'all like coaching me off. I feel like I'm making a bad decision.
No, don't jump off the bridge.
Bro.
Answer
the question, bro. Answer the question.
I'm getting off the bridge.
Bro, answer the question. Why are you trying to fuck a chick who's sick?
Yeah.
That's creepy and weird and desperate and thirsty and pitiful and pathetic.
Throw the towel in. Hold on, where's the white towel?
Needy and clingy.
Throw the damn towel.
Caller. Let's switch it up for a second. Let's say one of your homies called you up and was like, yo, I invited this chick over to the crib. She got 105 fever and the sniffles and she's congested. She's real sick right now, but I'm trying to bring her over to the crib so I could smash. What would you say to him?
That sounds crazy, man. What you doing, gang? You wild.
Exactly. Show.
Man.
See how it is? You see how it is with you motherfuckers? If your boy called you up to tell us what you telling us, you would tell that nigga that he's a dumb, crazy motherfucker. And when we tell y'all that y'all some dumb, crazy motherfuckers, we belittling y'all and disrespecting y'all. Man, fuck y'all niggas.
I'm not saying that.
But bro, you have to inherently think something is wrong with a chick being sick, and you're like, hey, come over. I'm gonna get you some noodle soup. I'm gonna get you a warm washcloth and put it over your forehead. I'm gonna make you some lemon zest tea, bitch.
First of all, she can't even suck your dick because she can't breathe out of her nose. So I understand.
Well, and if she is sucking his dick, fucking snot dripping down her fucking nostrils all over the nigga's dick and shit.
Bro, you know what it's gonna look like?
Gagging on your dick at the same time. Come on, bro.
It's gonna look like that thick, nasty ass drool, like in the movie Sinners, when that bitch was fucking with Michael B. Jordan and shit.
Right, exactly.
Yo, y'all, come on, bro. Listen, man, wait, yo, tell that bitch to come through when she's healthy, my nigga. What's wrong with you?
Right. Yeah, tell her, be like, yo, get some rest, and then when you feeling better, come through and get this dick. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, there you go.
But caller, are you comfortable telling a chick to come get the dick? Because it don't sound like you. It don't sound like you confident enough to say that.
Like a man would. Like, get this dick. What?
I could hear me. I said I could say that.
Are you sure?
Why sound like you whispering, nigga? Why you?
Yeah, talk about it. Are you sure?
I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, all the time. Like that.
You sound like you whispering. Just so what I'm saying is, it don't sound like you're confident enough to do it because you said, "I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that." And when we said, "What do you want to do?" He's like, "Oh, I'm trying to crack her," but you ain't telling nothing about trying to crack her. You said you was telling her general shit. So what we're saying is, can you tell the woman, why don't you get on the phone with her and say, "Listen, when you get better, come through so I could crack that ass." Can you talk like that?
Okay.
No, I'm asking, can you? Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, caller. Can you, let me ask you a question. When you have sex with a new woman for the first time, how long does it take you to start talking X-rated to her? How many times you got to fuck her before you feel comfortable talking like that? Go ahead. How many times?
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be thinking a lot of like stuff, so it don't take me that
Nigga,
long.
answer the question. How many times do you have to fuck a chick before you get comfortable talking sexual with her?
One time.
So that's your problem. Is a lot of you guys, you for whatever reason, you don't feel sexually confident enough to convey that to women when you first meet them. You have to fuck them, get used to them, get comfortable. And you're like, I think now I can use the word dick in my conversations around her.
Right.
That's how y'all be acting. But go ahead.
Crazy. So caller, you gotta understand, man. This ain't gonna work out for you if you're afraid to talk. Because listen, let's say you do bring this chick over and y'all have sex and then you get sick, right? And you need to go to the doctor. Would you let me operate on you if something happened with you?
Like you? No, I need.
Why not?
You?
Why not,
bro? I'm handy with a toenail clipper and a screwdriver, bro. I got you.
Right?
Professional.
Huh? You need a professional, right? Exactly, because a professional would actually be talking like somebody that knows what they're doing. Yes.
Yes.
Someone who's not a professional will be talking like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So right now, you're talking like you're not a professional person that know how to fuck. You understand? You're not a professional fucker. You're an amateur.
Oh, hold on.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell y'all.
You gotta be a 608, dog. You can't be a 304. You gotta be a 608.
Hey, caller, have you ever invited a woman to your house before?
Yes.
How'd you do it previously?
I do it previously. Told her come over.
And
came over. Well, it was a specific day and time. I told her to come. Came over that day and that time.
Caller, why you talk like that?
Yo, caller, where's your father, man? Where's your father?
He's not here. I'm fatherless.
You're fatherless?
It's the way that you think.
This right here, it seems this whole conversation has been paused.
So you was raised by your mother?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's my graduation. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes, I was raised by my mother. Yes, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes. So, call it. That what's holding you back is a lack of masculine identity. There's no testosterone about you, bro. Like you can't even say nothing from your chest, and you're scared to tell a woman what it is. You're inviting her to your place. You're inviting her to your house, your kingdom, your dwelling. Like you gotta have some authority. Listen. Go watch the movie Sinners. Right? Go watch the movie Sinners, because there's a part in the movie Sinners where you start to realize that a force cannot enter, an evil force cannot enter your dwelling unless you invite it in. But here's the thing: you have to, in this context, you got to speak with some authority, or else a bitch gonna think she could come into your kingdom and rule shit. Because it's the way you express yourself. Yeah, well, could you please come over and maybe or you be like, yo, come to my crib, come get this dick, because
dick is a gift.
You understand? You gotta say it with your chest, bro.
And let me say this, caller. Let me say this to you and all you guys. If you're having a conversation with a woman who is sexually attracted to you, whether you know she is or not, if you're having a conversation with a woman who's sexually attracted to you, if you're very raunchy and kinky with your conversation, she ain't gonna mind. I promise you. She ain't gonna have a problem with it. And I also assure you, she's gonna be very receptive and engaging you and reciprocal of that sexual energy because she wants it to happen too. Y'all act like, if y'all say, this is what kills me. Y'all invite a chick to your crib under the guise of, let me give you a massage, hey, let me make your headache go away, knowing you want to fuck, right? Now, here's the funny part. The woman know you want to fuck too, but she gonna act dumb when she get there. When you start making your moves, she gonna be like, stop it. I'm not here for that. I thought you were making my headache go away.
He said that happened. We know that happened, Caller. We already know.
I thought we were watching Squid Games. What's the matter?
Yeah.
So that happened, yes. So call it that happened when you invited chicks over, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And why do you think that happened?
Because I wasn't speaking confidently and I ain't say nothing specifically what was going to happen.
Exactly. Thank you.
Guys.
This is really simple, caller. This is
Let me say
really
this.
simple.
When you guys are indirect and you're very vague about what you're trying to do, all women got to do is like, oh, he thinks I'm dumb. I know what I'll do. I'll have a blonde moment the whole time and play along like I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
And when I
and
get
if
there,
he's too scared to even say anything, he gonna drag it out.
Exactly.
Hey, caller, when was the last time you knocked some booze?
When Burger King was a prince.
This nigga stupid.
I like that.
I like that shit too.
In a week.
You said what?
In a week.
I don't believe
in a week. Oh, you so lucky I ain't got my fucking sound effects.
I don't believe it.
Hey, bro.
Fuck you lying. Why you always lying?
I don't believe it. And caller, let me tell you why we don't believe you. Okay.
Yeah, that was terrible. And he said he didn't say last week. He said in a week.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you why we don't believe you. Because from the time you got on this call up until now, you don't talk like a guy who gets casual sex like that. You don't talk like you talk like a guy who tries to get casual sex, but you don't talk like a guy where panties drop in your presence. You don't talk like that.
You call it. He's saying you sound like this.
I can't even do shit right there, and you know that, man. What?
What?
Yo, so call it, man. You just gotta, step up your game, be more confident, tell the chick what you want, and stop wasting your time. You understand what I'm saying? And wasting her time too.
So what is it that you want to do? Okay, call her. Why should she do that with you? Hello?
Because I'm me. I'm the one and only.
Wait, what?
I mean, that is true, but that's not always a good thing. But go ahead.
What? One and only.
You
What?
told me. You told me. There's no one like
Bro,
me.
why you change your voice like that, bro? You hear that nigga voice?
So caller, if you the one and only, why are you so scared to let a chick know what you want then?
Like the one and only.
I ain't scared. I'll do that right now.
No, now you.
We already had someone get mad at us for that. So no,
exactly. Don't.
My boy Mouth thought I did the shit. So no, we don't want to do.
So caller, listen. Just call that chick later today. Tell her to take some NyQuil and have some go to sleep. And then when she wake up fully rested, come over and get the dick. That's it.
Yep. Tell her to get some sleep, and then when she come over, you're gonna put her back to bed, nigga.
Right, exactly. Facts.
Some Jay Holiday shit, nigga.
Right, exactly. Hey, exactly.
Steve already got fucking
T-shirt.
Steve don't waste no time. Oh man.
So caller, what are you going to do, buddy? What's the game plan?
So call her. I'm
See, he sounds sick already.
I know you coughing right now. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, man. I just need you to. I need you to take this advice, caller. I need you. The biggest lie you can ever tell. You know what that is? What is the bigger lie you can ever tell?
Lie to myself.
Okay, so I need you to stop lying to yourself, and I need you to admit that you have not had pussy in a while.
Oh my God.
Wait,
come on, Dusty. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I need this. This is what change starts right here. We need you to admit to us that it was not last week.
Yes. Honor your mother on Mother's Day and say the last time you had pussy was when you slid out of hers. That was the last time you was around Denny. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Listen, I did.
Tell the truth.
You did smash last week?
Yeah.
And who was this girl? When did you meet this girl that you smashed last week?
I met her at school. She Asian.
When? How long you known her? Like when did? So last week was the first time y'all fucked?
No.
So this is a chick you've been fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, when the first time y'all fucked, how long it took you to fuck?
From the first time, how like the duration of
yeah, like you met her and then you fucked. How long it took?
Like 2
what minutes?
Huh?
The duration, no, it was like a while, but
what's a while? Give us the time, friend, man. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
So caller, what Lucario was asking you, did you meet her on, as an example, did you meet her on May 1st and fuck her on May 5th? As an example.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
then break it down. Break it down.
Yeah, so give us the dates. What you met her? When did you meet her?
I met her like in the beginning of the semester, like.
Bro, okay, cut.
Why the fuck you?
What month was that?
Be very detail oriented with your fucking responses.
Yo, caller, you if all this shit is true, why you have so much trouble talking about it, explaining it? Like, what's up? Like, what the fuck is up with you?
January 20th.
Okay, and when do you smash?
January 20th, like on my birthday, February 16th.
A month.
So it took you a month and a half to smash?
But I wasn't seeing her like that. I wasn't really seeing her all the time.
Hey, where's Geppetto at, buddy?
My pedal.
You know, Geppetto. Where's he at? Is he in the shoe store?
No, I don't swing that way. I ain't no EDP.
No. I'm talking about your Geppetto.
All these acronyms and shit, nigga.
Yeah. We're talking about Geppetto. Is that April in the background?
Yes,
we done had low on the spectrum callers back to back. This is pretty rare though.
So caller, when you first fucked the Asian girl, how did it happen?
You need to get that in my car.
In your car.
Oh, so what I'm saying is, what did you say to her? Like, how did it happen? You just said, "Hey, come to my car so we can fuck." What did you say? What did you do?
No, I told her, let's go in the car. Then we kissing, and then I started touching. I ain't really say nothing specific there. Like, let's go and do this.
So what you're saying is, you met her January 20th, and you didn't say shit to her until February 16th. And the next thing you said on February 16th is, come to my car and y'all fuck.
Oh! I thought you were talking about that. Oh yeah. I mentioned it. Yeah, we spoke on it, but that specific day when it happened, I didn't like say.
How long after you met her did y'all speak on it? And what did y'all say specifically about?
Right, he just vague with this shit. We trying to
vague, bro. on purpose, might I add.
I told her specifically. Well, it wasn't really too much to say. She told me that she had somebody, so she was saying, "Look, this was gonna happen."
No. I'm not gonna let you do that. What's gonna happen? Specifically, spell it out.
We are going to have sexual intercourse.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
He didn't say that.
Nah, bro, you're a virgin. You're a virgin. It's okay. I really think that you have never. I don't think you saw a vagina in your life unless you watched porn or something. I don't, bro. The way that you sound, bro, you just sound like a dude who's never been around coochie cat before. You really sound like that to me, brother.
So you mean that I gotta sound like yo?
You sound like
because caller, every time we ask you a question, you keep dancing around it, which means it sounds like you're trying to figure out ways to talk about something that didn't happen. Because if something happened, you say, listen, I met her on this day. I told her this on this day. I was hollering at her the next week. We was talking about this, and I almost got her back to the car, but then she was acting funny style. So I hit her up the next. You see what I'm saying? Like, give us the details from January 20th to February 16th when you smashed. So what I'm asking you is did you talk between January 20th to February 16th? How many times did y'all talk? Did she fuck you the first time y'all talked on the 16th? Like, what happened?
Well, we met up the first time on January 24th. We linked up. I was at school. We was done class, and it was just casual. We was talking
about what? Talking about
bro,
what, buddy? What you talking about?
talking about classes, talking about what she do and stuff like
So
that.
is that supposed to
But I'm
make her
like,
wet?
nah. I was really feeling her out to see like if I want to do anything with her.
No. Stop. Hold on. Stop. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. Carl, how old are you?
24.
Okay. Y'all niggas need to stop lying about filling bitches out. Y'all hear us talk about that. You young niggas in y'all 20s, ain't no young nigga filling no bitch out. All y'all doing is you trying to fuck. That's it. Ain't none of y'all, I gotta make sure she ain't crazy. I got a lot of shit.
And they don't care if they're crazy. They don't care if they're crazy. Nigga, you didn't even care if she had the flu.
Right.
That's a fact.
It's crazy, bro. Nigga's crazy.
He tried to fuck a chick on her fever. Talking about he trying to feel
He trying to fill her out. If you don't care, that bitch. Hey, as soon as she told me she was sick, I think this bitch got. She's positive for something. Oh no, bitch! This is over. This whole situation is over. Don't ever tell me you're sick.
Oh
God. So why didn't you smash her on the 24th or the 25th of January?
For me, I ain't have enough time. Yeah.
You had a busy lifestyle at the age of 24. You're very busy running them companies, huh, nigga?
He was on his purpose. He's not on these bitches.
You know, you got to prioritize the gym.
Right.
You know, you got to make sure you in there in the gym, getting it in.
Oh, my God. So wait, caller, tell us about all the things you had to do that you ain't had no time.
Well, I had to help my mom, and moreover, the biggest thing, I ain't had my car at the time. My car was in the shop.
You ain't got no whip?
Well,
your status is low.
I mean, Uber and Lyft still have apps you can put on phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have that bitch come to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah, if I was in a big city, you sound like you from New York or something, man. So I wouldn't even have a car. I wouldn't even own a car, though. That'd be a waste of my time. Parking and all that shit, I ain't doing that.
So call at the end of the day, man, we just trying to tell you, man, is that you have to believe in yourself so you can execute and get exactly what you want. Right now, what you're doing is that you're throwing shit at the wind and hoping and praying and wishing that a chick will fuck with you. That's basically because let's say this thing happened with this Asian chick. The fact that you met her on the 20th and then you had to wait all the way till the 16th for it to go down, that's crazy. That's a long fucking time.
On a college campus? Y'all in college?
No, it's not only campus. I'm going to Rowan. I'm going to be on campus next semester. September.
Okay, call him. Can you do us a favor before you get off the phone? Can you just say, guys, look, I've never had pussy. I need help. Can you say that one time?
I would admit I need help. It's always.
Oh no! Can you say I've never had pussy? I need help. Can you say those words? Come on, guy. I'm cheering for you. Go.
Would I be lying if I say that?
Go.
Okay, so how many chicks you fucked?
You been lying.
How many chicks you fucked before, caller?
Answer now.
Ain't a lot. It's like
answer now. Answer no good number.
Call it the number.
7.
7?
Yeah, ain't a lot.
7 what? 7 what?
Yeah.
Wait. 7 what?
But I lost my virginity at 19.
Okay, so caller, if you smash 7 women, if you smash 7 women, why are you calling in to us to ask us about smashing this chick who's sick?
Yeah.
Why don't you just do the same thing you did with the other 7 women?
I head honchos. Y'all like the highest of the high.
Okay. No, but you already did it 7 times, so just do it 8th time with this girl. Do the same shit.
Okay.
Sure, like
Did you go to prom, caller?
Sure, like I'm on point.
You went to prom, caller? You went to prom?
Nah, I ain't go to prom.
Man, you this is, I'm telling you, dog, it's getting worse. So look, I'm telling you, man, you need some coaching. I'm telling you, from the ground up, you need coaching, bro. We need to eliminate everything you thought was right is wrong. We have to eliminate all of that, and then we have to rebuild you up, so that way you can actually start off with believing yourself before you enter a world where you're just unsure of everything. No, I knew what we were dealing with when you're trying to fuck a bitch on the fever. Because what that tells me, what that tell me is that you're thirsty and you're looking past your own moral compass.
Facts.
Something could really be wrong with this woman, but you just want to get off. So you're choosing your pleasure over your own moral compass, sir. And that just tells me a lot about who you are, dog. Top.
So, caller, real quick, and I want guys to understand something. When it comes to just scoring casual sex, if you've had casual sex with 5, 6, 7 women, that's enough of a sample size for you to go from to do exactly what L says. That's to do the same shit. Now, you might have a lot to learn when it comes to dealing with women, right? But when it comes to just casual sex, it's not hard. Now, when you talk about relationships, marriage, and having family with bitches, you need a whole lot more game, you know what I'm saying, than what you have when it comes to just dealing with women for the purpose of casual sex encounters. So, caller, let me ask you this question. Out of these 7 women, allegedly, how many of these women did you have casual sex with without taking them out on dates or without being in a relationship with them? How many? Out of 7. Come on, bro. Don't take that long to figure that. Come on, bro.
It was like 4 because I've been in 3 relationships before.
So these 4 women, I'm gonna ask you another question. These 4 women, on average, from the day that you met them up until the time you guys had sex, how long? So when I say average, did it average a week? Did it average 2 weeks? Did it average a month? What was the average wait time?
Like 3 weeks a month. Yeah.
3 weeks. So that's not a casual sex encounter then.
No. So is that what every one of them, all 7?
He said a 4 that he didn't take.
Yeah, on average. On average, yeah.
So those 4 you took down right away?
No, he said 3.5 weeks to 4 months. I mean, to 1 month.
No, I know. I'm talking about. So every woman that you've been with. Hold on, caller, real quick. Let me get some clarity. Every woman that you've been with, all 7 of them, it took an average of 3 to 4 weeks, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you never had a one night stand, or never knocked nothing down in the first night.
Not in the same night of me getting a contact, no.
You said what?
Not the same time of getting, like the same day of getting a contact, no.
Okay, so I'm talking about what about the first date? You ever knocked something down on the first date?
Yeah, it was one.
Who was that?
On average.
Who was that?
It was this girl I've been on campus. She was African American.
She was the who?
She's black.
Black.
Yeah, I know he little. People be nervous nowadays, man. This speak up regular. So, and I respect him for at least trying, though. You know, so I'm just wondering, why don't you do that with everybody?
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Okay, guys, this isn't hard.
So what about this Asian girl you was talking about? You knocked down in the car in the car.
That
took like a month.
From January to February.
You took
like a month.
A month?
It took like a month. Yeah.
To knock something down in the car. If she's willing to do it in the car, dog, nigga, you could have got that in the first hour.
Yeah, I think I played that wrong because like
What
she
you
was
mean? Everything you play wrong.
body.
Dog, see, this is what bothers me, right? This is the part I told you earlier to take accountability. Dog, you can't change what you do not acknowledge. You are not acknowledging what you do wrong, caller.
Right.
Like, we can't help you. And the bad thing is that there are so many people that's going to watch these replays and they're going to laugh at you instead of getting the message of what we're trying to tell you. We're trying to tell you everything you're doing is wrong. And then you don't understand why you're doing it because you don't know what you don't know. And in order to know, you need to get with a coach in order to know. And even then, we can't execute for you. We can give you the game.
Yeah, but you got to execute. You got to implement. So let me say this, caller. Let me say this. This is what you're trying to do. And a lot of guys, y'all make this mistake. Y'all are trying to get out here and date with the intention of indulging in casual sex encounters, but you're pursuing sex like you're going to be a chick's next boyfriend. That doesn't work. So what you guys are doing, you're waiting for sex, you're dating women, you spend a lot of non-sexual time, energy, and effort dealing with the woman, and you wonder why chicks are making you wait so long, and you wonder why a lot of these relationships you end up in, they started because you waited so long for sex. You just kept fucking with the chick because you didn't want to lose out on sex, so you just held on, right? But you trying to pursue casual sex with a boyfriend mindset. It don't work.
Right. And yeah, caller. So yeah, you definitely just need to get coaching, man. Last thing before we let you go, I'm curious. The black chick you fucked the first time, did y'all know each other first, or did you just meet her that day and then fucked? Which one?
No, I met her that day.
Okay, all right. Well, I was just like, I just need to know because it sounds like
if he met her that day and smashed, why didn't he do that with all the other ones?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right. So
okay, all right, never mind. All right, well, hey,
All you gotta do is repeat.
Right.
Oh, but L, I know why they don't. The prettier the bitch is, they can't do it. They gotta depending on how pretty she is, they switch up. I forgot they do.
I'm gonna tell you, dog. I don't know if he really felt like all his bitches was bad.
856, we'll let you go, buddy. Please don't yell at us by hanging up. Just say goodbye.
The other caller said whatever.
Out of the 5, who will be the best?
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, look, every bitch that I've ever touched has been bad to me in that moment. You get what I'm saying?
The only way a woman could be a bad bitch is if she's submissive. So you damn right, Fifth.
In that moment, that's it. So like, it could change right away. Like I think a woman's looks fluctuates based on her behavior.
I agree. That's a fact.
They're ready for that. But caller, just choose somebody to help you out. Hit us up on the back end, and we'll make it happen.
All right, buddy. You have a good day, okay, buddy?
Okay, all is well. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. See that? He said appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Guys, lines are open. If you have a question, please put a Q or call in.
Let's get into that. Let's span it a little bit. I think a lot of you guys heard what I just said, but I don't think you really understand. This is why men with game can turn down pussy right in front of us.
Right.
It does not matter because, and this is why I never understood that little makeup sex thing. What the fuck is that?
I made videos about that. I don't believe in that shit, bro.
I don't believe in none of that. There's no such thing, right? But what I'm saying to y'all is that if her beauty is bigger than your own principle, standards, integrity, then you're a weak man. And so again, her beauty fluctuates based upon, because I think she's beautiful when she's listening, she's following direction, she's being submissive. Boy, she's just walking around with this just great woman aura she has. This is what it's
that glow. It's
that glow. You know what I mean? That right there is very attractive. I don't give a fuck what you look like. If you move in a way, you use too much language in a way, you motherfucking ass like today. Even on Mother's Day, like, right? Even if you're a mother, you know what I mean? A lot of you will get away from your own duties as a mother on Mother's Day because you believe you need a break. The real ones always say, I'm going to do what I do every day because I'm a mother every day. And that goes for that woman that's with you. That woman needs to be that every day. Nothing changes that. There's no occasion, there's nothing that changes that. So y'all men really need to look into yourselves and understand, hey, if this woman's acting up, she doesn't deserve dick.
Well, you guys says he said, I don't know what the text. So to get casual sex, it's to let her know and build sexual tension. Okay, what does the T stand for?
I don't know, these motherfuckers with these abbreviations.
I always send them a T to text, but this is not a text message. This is a.
Why would you call himself love stroking, but he ain't stroking?
Yeah, why would you call yourself? That's crazy. Wait,
love stroke.
His name is Love Stroke, and he's asking the question about stroking.
That's what I'm saying. he ain't stroking though. That's what I'm saying.
But that's the point. Okay,
he's what they call it, law of attraction. He's trying to manifest.
Is he trying to manifest? Is that a positive affirmation?
Yes.
Is that what that is? Affirmation?
No, but this is what we're saying. This is what's holding you guys back. You're holding yourself back by lying to yourselves. If y'all notice, there is a theme with everybody that has called in that they have been lying to themselves. They don't want to look at the truth for what it is. They want to make up stories in their head, believe those stories as facts, and stand on those things. And then when people are trying to show them the truth, they fight that. And then they wonder why women don't mess with them. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep. So when we talk about what's really holding you back from dating success with women, I think all of the callers have shown us exactly why they've been held back.
Facts.
Guys, and here's the thing. Let me just say this. I assure you, for all you guys who, because some of y'all listen to us, some of y'all are entertained and shit like that. But for those of you who listen to us intently and you're really trying to get something from it, you have to implement it. You have to literally eradicate your old shit, toss it to the side, and implement the new shit. Y'all keep trying to keep y'all old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like stubborn motherfuckers. You keep trying to hold on to your old way of doing things, and then you sprinkle a little bit of what we say on it. Bro, it's already corrupted. You know what I'm saying? You got to clean that old shit out and make way for the new shit. But y'all got
all right, we have a phone call, 347. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
My name is Matt.
Okay, Matt, can you get off your stomach, please, and speak up a little bit so we can hear you?
I mean, I got to speak the fuck up, please.
Yeah, you sound like you're on your stomach. Yeah, sit up a little bit and speak into the phone, buddy.
Yeah, my bad, brother.
Yeah, it's all good.
So this is the thing, you guys,
Okay, Matt, are you in a speak up? Okay, Matt, we're only saying speak up so everybody in the chat and the audience can hear you. We can't hear you. You're talking too low.
Right. Do you hear me now?
Kind of.
We can hear you, but you sound like you're whispering because you don't want other people to speak loud.
Yeah, like there's a killer in there and you're in the closet, like hiding, like asking for help. Speak up a little bit.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. You hear me now?
Okay, what's going on, Matt? How can we help you, buddy?
Thank you for your channel. Y'all motivated me. Fucking, I'm going out there talking to women like it's nothing.
Matt, what are you saying to women? Because remember, y'all say things and sometimes y'all just kind of fib a little bit. What are you saying to women?
This what he be saying.
I like you and I need you. Now, before I encountered your channel, I didn't even approach women. I started watching your channel a month ago.
Okay.
It's been nonstop. I've just gained the confidence to approach women in the mall, in the gym.
But I teach bidding. I don't teach approaching no more. We don't run behind pussy. Remember, we're 608. So we don't run behind pussy.
Yeah, and that's good. And that's good, caller. So what did you learn though? Talk to us about what you learned. So when you go up to women and you talk to them, what did you learn?
Man, I learned that women, the issue that I'm facing right now is that usually when I ask for a number or Instagram, I get it. The issue is later on, you DM them and they don't respond back or they don't follow back.
But big guy, let me ask you a question. You know the game is very simple, right? If she's interested in you, she'll do what? Reach out and call you, right? Right?
Yeah, true.
So then why don't you let your nuts drop and do what men do and say, call me? Remember, most women are used to, and I talked about it yesterday, they're only used to begging. Let me get your number. Let me call you. Let me get your number. When you're the guy or him, right? You're going to say, call me. So why don't you tell her to call you? And then that way you'll know if there's interest or not, instead of you waiting for her by the phone or something like that.
Right. I never thought of it like that.
Well, we know a little bit some over here. We chat. Yeah.
So so do you have a question that you wanted to ask?
No, it was just that little comment. You know, I've only been watching guys for a month. I've definitely changed up, have been going up, approaching women. Issue now is either I don't get a follow back or I don't get a message back. And it's like messing with my motivation to keep going.
So let me, hold on. So let me ask you a question. How many women have you approached this week?
This week, 6.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Let me ask the caller a question. So, caller, these women that you approach, how long would you say you're speaking to them? A couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, like 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay. So you do know that 3 minutes with this is what I want you to understand, and I really want you to remember what I'm about to say. Within those 3 minutes, you do know that woman has already assessed whether or not there's sexual desirability there, right? You know that, right?
No, I never knew that. No.
Okay, all women. ALL. If you talk to a woman for 3 minutes, she knows whether or not she wants to fuck you. You understand? So
right.
This is what I want you to ask yourself. The next time you talk to a woman, did I say anything within these 3 minutes for her to want my dick? You understand? So what I'm asking you, what I'm not asking, the statement I'm making is this. Your conversations, if you sexually desire that woman, if you're mainly motivated to talk to her for that reason because you want to fuck her, your conversation needs to be in alignment with the reason why you're there talking to her.
Right.
The first time.
So caller, and one thing that we want to teach all you young men is very important. Why you? Out of everybody else, why you? Can you answer that question?
Because I'm established.
Okay, caller. Okay. All right, we've done a lot of lying today. Can we try not to lie to me? Okay, I understand ego and self-importance come into play, but remember, you're the guy that said that, now just paying attention, that it messed with your motivation because women were saying no to you. You were affected by the rejection. Her just deciding not to want to be with you. But I'm asking you, why you? Because if you know why you wouldn't have said the thing you said. So why you? Now, you can either say, I don't know, and be honest, or you can come up with something, and one of these guys are just going to hold their belt up and tear it down. But it's your call. You can try to lie and get the hose poked in, or be honest and say, I don't know. Which I'll let you decide. Why you?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
you're right. I don't know.
But then you know what? Finally, can we clap that? Anybody got to clap? Thank you, April.
So
Okay.
wait, caller. So why only 6 women? That's less than 1 a day.
Sometimes, I'll be honest with you guys, I choke up.
Oh.
Choke up because I over-sexualize the women. I look at somebody, I'm like, damn, they look too fucking good. There's no infinite.
So you're placing them above yourself.
Yes.
But he's saying he over-sexualizes them, but he don't talk about sex.
Yeah, it does, because he's paralyzed. Meaning he can't, like, he may sexualize them, Zach, but he's still worried about their reaction. He's still worried about what they're going to say. He's still worried about the rejection. And so
100%.
We talked about this earlier, man. You got to learn how to get out of your own way. You're the problem.
Yeah.
See, women are used to men approaching. They're not used to the guy approaching. So the thing is that when you show up as the guy, you see results that you've never seen in your life. When are you gonna invest your time? Who's your coach on this panel?
Come on, bro.
I don't have one.
Oh yeah, so you out here winging it. You're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to the world right now, dog.
So, caller, let me say this to you, brother. Let me say this. You do understand. Well, let me ask you a question. I'll just pose it like this. Do you agree or disagree that a man can go out on a date with a woman where the woman was sexually attracted to him, but he didn't know it, and because he's so boring, she decides she don't want to fuck him anymore? Do you believe that's possible?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so if that's possible, what that should tell you is damn, if a man is out on a date with a woman where she wants to fuck him and now she changes her mind, that means something with his behaviors occurred where she changed her mind. Would you agree?
Yes, 100%.
So would you say that your behaviors are extremely important? How you behave, how you conduct yourself?
Yeah, 100%.
So do you pay attention to how you conduct yourself?
I do not. I do not.
Right. So seeing this is why you need some coaching. So what we suggest is, you know what I'm saying, hit up one of us on the panel, get some coaching, because as soon as you said 6 women, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. Like that's basic is you got to play the numbers game, fam. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not even playing the numbers game and you're talking about why aren't these chicks calling me back? But you only talk to 6 women, fam. That's crazy in a week. You see what I'm saying? Then you're saying I'm scared to, like, you know, make it sexual or whatever. You're not really saying what you want to say. So all of these things combined is the reason why you're not getting what you want to get.
Yeah, caller. You call it.
I'm like, girl, I don't want to be like too sexual. And
Why not? Why not?
Hey, I thought you wanted. How are you going to create sexual tension if you're not sexual?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys are right. Like,
Are you worried about offending the woman or upsetting the woman? Is that what you're worried about?
Wait. Hold on. Caller. Let's not gloss over this, please. Why are you afraid of being sexual with the woman? Let's because we have to acknowledge the problem. Somebody said it earlier. You cannot fix a problem you don't acknowledge. What the fuck is the matter with you where you want to fuck a woman? You want to have sex with a woman, but your brain is telling you that you don't want to be sexual with her. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, it comes with the fear of offending them.
Offending them? Explain that to me.
Yeah. Like making them feel uncomfortable on that first interaction.
Making them feel uncomfortable on that first interaction. So what are you afraid of happening if she feels uncomfortable on that first interaction?
Basically just like walking away.
Okay.
Oh, so you're afraid of someone walking away from you?
To be honest, yeah.
Yes?
Or that hurt?
You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You think that woman is so valuable that you are afraid of her walking away from you if you say something she doesn't like.
A perfect stranger, mind you.
So what does that say about you? What does that say about what you think of yourself?
Basically that I hold less value. Like I'm not valuable.
Okay, so do you see how the game is about you and not the woman?
Right.
Yeah.
So caller, if you were walking down the street and a guy was walking towards you and you kind of nodded your head, "What's up, man?" and he didn't respond, how would that make you feel if the guy didn't respond to you?
Nonchalant, like I don't care.
Oh, so because a woman has a vagina and a set of perky titties, it matters what she thinks. I just want to show you how y'all don't love yourselves. How y'all place women so far above you that you can run into a male stranger and a female stranger, and that female stranger holds so much power and influence over you. Yeah. It can literally make or break your day if she responds to you telling her hi. Sad. Yeah, I got it.
So call at the end of the day, this is why you need I feel like I caught old boy's cold. He made me sick. Anyway, caller, what I'm saying to you at the end of the day, man, you got to get the coaching. Okay, the thing is, just remember this. It's a simple equation for you analytical people. You're in the world of A, we're in numbers. You cannot understand our numbers until you learn the game to change your letters. You're thinking A, B, C. We're trying to teach you 1, 2, and 3. So what we're saying to you is that when you begin to learn the game right now, who you are, this is what all they were trying to tell you is hard to understand, is that you cannot do it on your own, and you're not going to win on your own until you get out of your own way. And then you did one thing, you were honest with yourself. And I commend you. Out of all the other guys, you were honest with yourself. That's the first step. Now the second step is okay, how do I learn me? And the only way to learn me is by someone teaching you a different interpretation of you so you can be able to learn yourself in a different way. That's where the game comes in at. Okay, man.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate
So you got this, buddy. But we don't. We hey, look. No, did it? We call it. Hey, look, as a 608, we about this diamond dick. We exclusivity. You can't have this dick. You gotta work for that dick. You know what I mean? Real quick, I talked about yesterday. I've been in a shitty Apple store. You know I'm Samsung and shit, so I don't like that shit. But have you ever been in
boo?
Have you ever been in an iPhone or excuse me, fucking Apple store? Have you ever been in an Apple store?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what do you see when you walk in there? There are no prices on there, right? They just show all the models, right? Right? It's a different feeling, right? Because when you have value, you don't have to show anything. You just put yourself out there and say, buy me.
They're gonna get it anyway. They're gonna get it anyway. They walk into the Apple store, they're there for the iPad. There's a specific one they're gonna get. The price don't matter. They're getting that thing, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I want to say to you, caller. You're enough. As a man, you're enough.
You're enough. Watch the Barbie movie. It tells you that.
I don't know.
You're enough.
Niggas be sleeping in the movie, but they said that in that shit. They said, Ken, you're enough. You don't need that bitch Barbie. They said that in the movie. I'm dead serious.
All you gotta do is
you saw the movie, L?
Yeah, I had to, bro. I had to. That was
what?
Listen, don't sleep on the Barbie movie.
Hold on, my nigga was outside. Did you go to the theater or you walked it home?
No, we was in the theater, bro, and that shit was. Listen, guys, all y'all niggas need to watch Barbie. I'm telling you.
I want to know one thing. Was there any other niggas in the theater other than you?
Yeah, there was a lot of dudes in it.
No. I said niggas. I didn't say dudes.
There was other niggas in there. But look at that.
This is the movie.
Look at the picture. That's why y'all niggas need to see, because a lot of y'all are Ken right now.
Now I gotta watch it.
I'm telling you.
Now I gotta watch it.
Barbie had to tell this nigga Ken, like, yo, Ken, you're enough. Stop being a bitch ass nigga. That's basically what she said.
He didn't watching the Barbie movie a cool thing and shit.
I'm telling you.
I have to check out the Barbie.
When I seen it, I was like, April made me watch it against my will. Hilarious.
I don't believe that. That nigga Lucario was on the 50th floor yesterday. Nigga having a good time. Nigga.
Oh, yeah.
I seen it. I was like, this nigga's out here living good. I gotta stop there. I had to stop at like 10. Nigga,
it was probably Carl's idea to watch the movie. Hey,
it was my idea. I was like, we gotta watch that Barbie movie. That's a fact. That was a fact.
I knew it was. Yeah.
So caller, you are enough. Okay.
They said Ken was looks maxing.
They was looks maxing like heavy in that shit.
Oh my God. All right, we have caller, real quick, caller. Sincerely, I welcome you to the Masculine Identity membership, bro. Come over and fuck with us. You need to get on the Monday night calls. We need to talk to you, bro, because
fuck with Miles.
Because you have potential. The fact that you say you actually, you've been checking out our content and you've been going out talking to women and you hollered at 6 women this week. Trust me, you're doing better than a lot of guys. But we still need to attack that fucking mindset, bro, because that's what's holding you back. That's what's holding you back, and it pains me that you really have the potential, you have everything that it takes to actually get what you want out of this life, but this stupid fucking mindset is holding you back. And we need to talk. I need to find out your childhood. I need to find out where the fuck your father at. I need to find out certain things that planted the seed of this fucking poison that's taken over your perspective.
Okay, let me say this.
He hung up, but we have 215. Go ahead, Zach. We have a call, but go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
Okay, just real quick. Let me just say this, and I just want guys to understand: is we live in a society where these young men are calling up. And nobody in their life, not their mother, not their father, not their aunts, not their grandparents, nobody has taught these young men how to love themselves and how to prioritize themselves. Nobody's teaching. We're necessary. And you got guys calling up asking for receipts, and you got guys that literally aren't living their lives because they're afraid of women.
But women would teach their sons to be gentlemen to women. They won't teach them how to love themselves, though.
All right, we got a call. Area code 215, sir. What's your name and what's your question, brother? What's up?
My name's John.
Okay, wait, John. Wait, John. Can you get off of your speakerphone, please?
Hello.
Okay, what's going on, John? What's your question, buddy? How can we help you?
I'm just, it sucks because I feel like black guys have it easier in the dating life.
Okay, John. How old are you, John?
We do.
John,
we fucking do.
Yeah. John, how old are you, buddy?
22.
Okay, what has happened in your life where you feel that way? What's going on?
It's an uphill battle because I'm Guatemalan, and it's like growing up, like all my black friends would have a much better dating life. And for me, I'm a little short. Like I'm athletic, but I'm a little short.
How tall are you?
I feel like that's affecting me.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Well, hey,
damn, it's over for you, bro. It's over for you, bro. You're 5'6". It's over for you, bro.
To turn on the light in the bathroom too.
Hey,
so you got somebody you can relate to.
Yeah, I'm 5'7", buddy. I'm 5'7", and
Yeah,
I'm 50. I'm
but
53.
you black. I'm not black.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Well, hey, wait. But you got black in your DNA, though.
So, well, let me ask him a question. Because caller, you're Guatemalan. Both your parents Guatemalan?
Yeah.
Did you grow up in the United States or did you live there for some time?
I grew up in New York.
Oh, you grew
up?
What?
Wait. What race are you though? What race are you?
Guatemalan.
Spanish.
What race are you, caller?
Mongoloid.
I'm Guatemalan.
No, that's not a race. What race? Hello?
He doesn't know. I'm telling you, he's a
You don't know your race?
Yeah, caller, you're closely in line with Negroids.
He's a Negroid / Mongoloid.
Yeah, all y'all motherfucking Latinas, bro.
Oh, right. Caller, you a nigga too. Don't worry.
Afro-Caribbean motherfuckers.
That's like saying, what race are you? I'm American.
Right, caller. Caller, what's your complexion? What is your complexion on a scale of white to Lucario? What is your like who on this panel is closest to your complexion, caller?
Yeah, there you go.
Steve, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. You a nigga.
Come on, you a nigga. Stop it.
Yeah.
Why? Is it because you don't talk like this? You jive turkey. You know how I'm saying you jive turkey.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, caller, you're lucky because all Lucario can do is just look. So don't even. You just look,
hey, man.
That's why it's popular with,
and I know you like black men until you show up to try to get a loan. And you talking all this bitch shit. Hey, boy, get pulled over and say you're black, nigga. I bet you like I'm Guadalupe. I'm Guadalupe. You get fucking pulled over.
Guadalupe.
I'm Guadalupe. Officer. I'm Guadalupean. You know what I mean?
Caller, listen. I assure you, it's just a coincidence that everybody on this panel is black, but the fact that the dating game is easier for us has nothing to do with our complexion. It has everything to do with our mindset. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, nigga. I'm getting pussy with my father's features, nigga. I don't know.
I love my pops, but he wasn't.
I know you heard it before. I know you
exactly.
Hey, look, I'm Guadalupe. I'm Guadalupe.
So cool. It's not your complexion. It's not your height, bro.
Yeah, we're the same height, dog. Hey, same complexion, same height.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, dog.
Caller, how come Steve is able to make shit happen, but you can't? Why is that, caller?
And I'm 30.
Black. He said he's black. So he's black. That's what he said.
Because I'm black.
Yeah.
He's still on the line. He's still there.
Wait, is he still there? Wait, did he run? Wait. Oh man, he ran. Oh,
hey, real quick, caller. I'm just let you know. I know you're listening. Everybody wants to be black until they find out, nigga. You'll be selling oranges by the freeway by the end of the week, nigga. You be black all you want, nigga.
Nah.
You be selling sausages, nigga, with the bell peppers, nigga.
No, you're gonna be selling the sliced mangoes with the tahini.
Hey, whatever that white shit they put on corn is crack, nigga. They selling that.
Hey, he says race is 608 starting today. There you go. 608. 608. Shout out to the 608 building.
Hey, shout out to that guy. What we was trying to prove to you, dog, it don't matter what race you are, dog. It really don't. It's who you are as a man.
Right.
Yeah. That's all that matters, dog.
Let me say this real quick. Years ago, myself, one of my best friends, his older brother, and one of their mutual friends, the four of us, we was living together. We was rooming and shit. So my homie's older brother, I remember for like 7 straight days, bro. He brought a new chick to the crib, dog, and fucked her, bro. 7 straight days, a different bitch. 7 straight days.
You ever see How I Met Your Mother? They call that perfect week.
Not one time did I envy the nigga, but I remember like after the second or third straight days, a different chick, I just looked at the nigga and be like, "Go ahead, nigga, do your thing, dog."
I'm always my rule is, nigga, as long as one of us get it around here.
That's what I'm saying. But my point in telling that story is this: what he's doing is he's looking at his black friends, and he's comparing himself to them. And he thinks the reason why he ain't getting it in is because he ain't as dark as them. And what it is, no, because you're already approaching women with insecurity. Yeah. So they sense that on you. So your own mentality is causing your issues with women, not because of the color of your skin. Because I'm going to tell you right now, nigga, you're Guatemalan. Bro, in New York, those Spanish bitches fuck with Spanish niggas. They fuck with their own too.
Yeah. Because there's a difference between, real quick, 50, there's a difference between saying, I'm Guatemalan, and saying, I'm Guatemalan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. Like the mindset, the attitude, the presence. But you got a 50.
Nah, just be proud of who you are, bro. Like again, the Barbie movie. You are enough, right?
Exactly. Facts.
Hey,
you are enough.
We got a call. 678. What's your name? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
All right, my name is Aaron, and I had a question regarding like something Mr. Lucario was talking about earlier.
Trolling. I feel a troll voice.
No. He's regular. He's a regular guy.
Okay.
He's a regular.
All right.
He's a regular guy. Go ahead, Aaron.
Go ahead, caller.
And he was talking about like how you like to be around people who are gonna tell you the truth, but then also like you're seeking out your own truth to know how to build yourself in a way.
What?
Wait, say it again, caller. So you say you're trying to seek out your well. This is the thing. You seek out your truth when. So basically, what
I didn't completely understand it.
Like, no, I'm explaining. I'm explaining to you, caller. I'm explaining to you. So. What I'm saying is, once you understand your masculine identity, then you are in the process of seeking out your own truth. You feel what I'm saying? That's basically what it is.
So, and caller, what the problem with most guys and women too, the problem with just people in general, but we're talking about you guys, is a lot of you guys have conflicting thoughts, meaning because of your beliefs, the way you were raised and all of that, you think one thing, but deep down inside, you feel another thing. Right. Meaning when something don't feel right to you. Man, I don't know about that shit. Yeah, the Bible says I should do this. My parents say I should do this. But how I really want to do shit is not in alignment with what I'm being told. Exactly. But because I don't want to offend my family, because I don't want to be ostracized, I'm just going to go and just do what society says. I'm just going to go along to get along. And what happens is, you never really get your true happiness out of life. You never really find your true purpose in life because you're too busy trying to be what other people want you to be. You're too busy searching for acceptance, validation, because you don't want to feel like you're alone. So here's the thing, and all of us can tell you, bro, once you get this ism in you, you can't look at shit the same.
Right. Exactly. It's almost like your truth might be you like to fuck with single moms, but the internet's telling you that you're not supposed to fuck with single moms. You see what I'm saying? So now you're like conflicted. You're like, I like this single mom over here, but the red pill told me I'm not supposed to fuck with them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. So you have any questions, buddy?
Yeah. So how do when I'm having this battle between what I was raised to think, what online taught me, versus kind of what I think deep inside, what the game is trying to teach me.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Whose influence is more important, your own or society's?
My own.
Once you recognize that, you'll turn the corner. Once you recognize that and you start living like that, you'll turn the corner.
But that's not true, though. No, Zach, you're right. Call it. That's not you're lying. Okay.
That's what I said. No, my actions and who I've been. Right, that's not reflecting. I know logically that.
Right,
but that's not how I'm acting.
Right. If that was the case, you wouldn't say what you said. So it's okay. So I think this is what's happening to so many of you guys out here. You are doing the book smart thing. You're just writing shit on paper. That y'all are so used to since first grade all the way up to 12th grade, and some of you college. All you've done is take notes. You write them, you study the notes from the comfort of your own home, and think that's going to help you out in the street. It doesn't work that way. You guys got to stop. It's okay to take notes, but you're not putting action behind any of that stuff. Because you're saying that, and here's your problem. You're saying that you're having a conflict of what? What is your conflict?
Between what I know and kind of like I feel in myself is I have a
okay. All right.
I feel it's not right.
Well, all right. Let me ask you this question. Check this out.
Yes.
This is why a lot of y'all guys just have to be honest with yourself. Do you have the same conflict when you grab your wallet?
No.
Do you have the same conflict when you pick up your car keys, brush your teeth, or turn on the television?
No, I just do it.
Well, okay. This is the point that we're trying to make. It's not the conflict. There is something about women that you see that is overriding the things that you're doing in your everyday life. Now, either you have to be honest with yourself and say it's either fear, I'm scared of women, I worship women, or there's got to be something. But like we always say, like the truth, everybody says the same thing in their own way, but you're not going to get it until you're honest with yourself and realize that I've got some fucking issues. Because you're doing it, and there's no. This is why I keep trying to tell you all you guys that say I'm depressed, I have anxiety, and all that stuff. If that's the truth, you should have the same thing in all your life. So that means you should be shy to grab your keys, and you should have anxiety when you open a door and all this other stuff. But it just has to be around women. So what? And again, nobody. I think we need to call Mulder and Scully for all you young guys out there.
He needs some coaching.
That's like, what is so special about a woman that you feel this way? What is so special about them?
I mean, it's got to be I'm putting them above myself.
But okay. Now, but why? What is so? Okay, you put them above, but why? Yeah. What the fuck do they walk on water? I mean, what the fuck do they do? But wait, real quick, because remember, think about this. I said this last night. Think about it. She's got low self-esteem, low self-worth. She goes ups and downs. She cries, she drinks wine, eats chocolate cake, feels shitty about herself, right? So why would you, as a great man, go down to her? What the fuck go down to her and bring her above you? When she's broken in the affirmations and motivation and Dear Diaries and journaling and all that other shit, that's what makes her a woman. She's broken. That's what makes her a woman. But why would you take something broken and put it above you?
You wouldn't unless you don't see yourself as that.
So caller, my brother, get some coaching. I would recommend you fuck with Miles, because you said it yourself. You admitted that you have this internal battle within you, right? And you just need some coaching, bro. That's all you need.
It must be rough, dog. It has to be rough to not be at ease with yourself on a daily basis.
No. Fifth. No, they don't know. Okay. young man, I always say this to all you guys. I've been saying this since the 90s. Every day I think you guys should be glad the lights are on. I think because once the light, because here's the thing, you don't know rough until you don't have the internet, you don't have any communication, and you got to do it yourself, like we had to do back. Because if you know, most of us are from the 1900s. So I think we all from the 1900s. So we're from a different time period. But
most definitely 1900s.
Yeah, 1900, definitely 1900. But you guys don't understand how tough it is. You guys got it easier. You have access to every piece of pussy that's connected. Every piece of pussy you have access to. That's crazy to me.
So we got any other callers, Steve, or we good on this one?
Yeah, we're good. All right, caller. We'll throw you back in, man. We appreciate the call, brother, okay?
We appreciate you.
All right, good call, brother. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. What's up, Zach? What you got, man?
No, we good. We got any questions we want to get before we get out the door?
No, let me see if there are any questions. No, just thanks for the super chat. Want to say thank you for the super chat. JS, thank you for the salute right there. Boxing, and we always say definitely Coach EO for his.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Yeah. So,
still gotta say that, nigga.
Damn. So anyway, so guys out there, if y'all need us, let's go around the room, let them know what's going on with you and what's happening. So let's take it from the bottom up. Fifth, you got it.
Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Of course, man, y'all, the candles are available.
Tell them about the announcement. I'm sorry, the announcement.
Right, so look, we got a game marathon coming. All right. So this is how it's gonna work. Everybody on this panel and others will be included on this marathon. This marathon will be back to back to back to back. So I want y'all to understand, this marathon is going to happen. It should be, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I think I put it in the chat. I got it May. Let me see.
The last weekend of May or right around
last
there?
weekend of May. Yeah, let me make sure though. All right, so it's going to happen May 25th. So I want you guys to get ready because we putting it together, and all of us on this panel and others will be included. And then it's going to be a marathon of game on a Sunday after the show. On that 25th, we're going to get to rocking and rolling. We'll have a flyer out for you guys by next week, and we're going to let y'all know what's going on, man. But shout out to all of y'all. Man, shout out to everybody on the panel, man. Respect to EO, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. Shout out to you, brother. Glad to see you doing well. Shout out to other guys just around that, you know, the King Dre's, the Taekwondo, the Boss Max. And I actually talked to Angry Man about a week ago, man. Shout out to you too, brother. Man, shout out to all the guys, man. Respect.
Facts. All right. Yeah, man. It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Make sure y'all go get y'all soap. Go to Masculine Identity. Go get y'all soap. And then, of course, go to Mr1950.com and
just shout out.
Yeah. That's look, man, they talking about a one silverback to 100 niggas, man. All you need is a candle. Fuck the rest.
It's all you need.
Exactly. You feel me? And then, of course, guys, make sure you go to Shop Lucario.
Yeah, get the books.
The classic book. You understand? The classic book. Look, it's not a booster seat. You understand?
That's fucked up.
It's a the point book. It's straight to the fucking point. All them extra words, you know, we don't need them.
See, I'm lazy. I can't write all that shit. I'm like,
but again, you know, I appreciate y'all, man. You know, shout out to you, Steve, for running the phones, man, while I get my shit together. And yeah, man, everybody in the chat, all of the callers, April MC, Renee P, putting the links in. We appreciate you, and all the other moderators, you know, holding it down in the chat. The rest of you guys on the panel, man, we appreciate you. And yeah, look out for that marathon, man. We got some dope content coming out for y'all. So just stay tuned. You know, we here for y'all, and we staying consistent because we know y'all need it, man. We here.
Yes, and I'll go here. And for those that want a booster seat, this book is out. The book, y'all can get this as a booster seat. But no, forget. First off, we want to say everybody. First, I want to thank everybody on the show, people, and especially those that call. We do appreciate you guys out there. Also, shout out to EO who came in here and you know he rose with, man. You know he's on our Mount Rushmore. Shout out to EO doing his thing. Yeah. But also, most importantly, the guys on this panel, man, just taking the time out, guys. You have to understand something. On this day, also happy Mother's Day to all you guys out there. Please call your mother.
Facts. Call your mom.
And tell her you love her, tell her you appreciate her and stuff like that. But You know, the one thing I want to show y'all a little trick. I want to show you how your mother even is team women. But I want you to do is call your mother and say, Mom, I love you. Mom, I'm going on a date. And I watch your own mother lie to your fucking face and tell you to bring gifts and flowers and chocolates and shit. Then say, how did I meet your dad?
My mama never did that. Shout out to my mother. God bless the dead. My mother never ran that shit.
Mine did.
My mother, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick.
She told
me. Let me tell you something real quick. I remember it was after school, dog. I'm walking down the street with a couple of my partners. We had some bitches with us. And my mom rolls by and she stops. Right. So I'll go over to the car and talk to her. And I'm trying to have the bitch I was talking to, I'm trying to have her come to the car. My mama says, man, you better not bring that hussy over here. What's wrong with you? That's my mama. My mama didn't play. And my mama would tell me, when chicks be like, Carrie, I miss you. But Mom, what should I say? Tell that bitch, I miss you as much as you miss me. Like, so my mama
and that's why I think that's why I thank my father for saving my life, man. Because he told me the opposite quick. Oh, no. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Okay? This is how you do it. And so shout out to those. And I know a lot of you men are mad at your mothers because they can't teach you what your father can. So this is why you got to reach out and use the resources that you have available, which is us on this panel.
There you go.
Facts. Real
Carl,
talk. Yeah, man. So, and guys, go to badboymembership.com. Go to shoplocario.com, get all the books, audio programs, and get your online dating consultations with myself in April so we can step up your game on online dating tip, man. I'm telling y'all. So make sure you guys go through and get that shit cracking. You feel me?
I'm getting the sniffles, man. What the fuck is happening, man?
That guy called up. He passed that. He passed it on.
No, I'm gonna take you
need to get tested. Hey, don't niggas laugh so hard when you say that. I didn't say testing for what, nigga. Niggas just automatically assume
exactly.
Niggas is burning or something. You know what I mean?
Automatically assume the nigga got the creepy crawling.
Yeah, niggas already assume. Niggas say get tested.
Hey, I think I got the Black Death.
Hey, that's Lucario when he on top and shit right there. Pause.
He take that coffee. Is that little dark in the coffee? The coffee is white.
My nigga enjoying life over there though, boy. Shout out to my guy.
My Ricario dark ass going up 100 flights. He going, I don't know where the fuck he was at. Where the fuck he going?
No, I was in Times Square. They got this joint called The View with the fucking restaurant moving the circle and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and then he took a picture on his Instagram with the single mother statue.
Oh yeah.
The single mother statue right there, man. Hey, I was like, this is. I don't even know if that was a man or a woman. I couldn't tell nowadays and shit. It wasn't nothing defining her as a woman.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, that was Real Game No Theory, guys. We'll see you next Sunday, guys. Please take the moment and like, subscribe, and share to everybody's channel and everything, and show the support that we show you guys, and we appreciate you all. We will see y'all next Sunday, guys, and we are out. Peace.